All right, Nexus Raiders. Sorry for the delay. TNT was having trouble locating two members of their rosters, so they apologize for that. They will be playing with a sub again tonight. And Lear also wants me to say "What up, fam?" to the stream. So, what up, fam? As always, I'm Kaimo Tripson, and I am joined this evening casting with Sundown70 and our wonderful observer and stream master, Atlantis AL. And we are here to bring you match number four. Match number something with Tilt Not Tilted versus Boston Boss Byrons. And so we had Tilt Not Tilted winning the coin toss, electing to ban map Warhead Junction, and Boston Boss Byrons banned out Cursed Hollow. And of course, Commander Chu choosing Dragonshire for map 1 with Boston Boss Byrons getting first pick. Sorry, I'm doing too many things at once. Alright. So we're about to hop into this game right here. As a reminder, Anna is still unavailable. Alright, Sundown, you there?
Yes, I am here.
Alrighty, good. Alright, so we are having Cam Coyote subbing in, so TNT will be losing their ban privileges. Kieran Hodnett on BBB saying that they can just ban Anna and Johanna because Johanna's basically dead. So that's, yeah, rip Johanna. And this is, again, a best of 3. And I'm hoping the TNT can get their players in line so they can actually get some bans in some of these games.
Mm-hmm.
But, right, Johanna is actually... Johanna is actually still banned because of her rework last patch, so Johanna and Anna... Joanna! Ah! I'm done. It's my one chew pun for the night, guys. Alright, so we're just waiting on Cam Coyote to get into comms with TNT, and then we'll go ahead and hop into the game for you. So, Sundown, what heroes are you hoping to see tonight in these drafts?
Well, I do believe last time we saw TNT solo laning top with a Tyrael versus a Tracer. We've had some very interesting solo lane matchups in this series, so maybe that'll continue. Maybe they'll actually pick some solid solo laners. I'd love to see a Rexar. Gotta have Misha sometimes, but I don't know if anybody will do that on this map. Other than that, it'll be interesting. It's been a little while since either of these teams have played.
Yeah, we had BBB playing week 1, and then TNT playing week 2, and this is week 4. Well, we skipped a week, so this is week 5, really.
Yeah.
And TNT is missing their support. So I think maybe Commander Chu will have to fill in on his Rhaegar. So we might see a high priority on Rhaegar in the draft. And we have both teams ready. And let me just check, make sure everything's good, and let us go ahead and start the video game. Alright, welcome to Dragonshire. So BBB going over with first pick, first ban, TNT getting no bans. And let's see what they're going to prioritize. So I'm thinking a Stukov or a Garrosh ban. Those are two heroes that BBB struggled with. Oh, they're actually just going to take out Vala. Okay, so the respect ban on Hyrosplifics. Straight up.
Zavala is in a really good place right now. She is really strong.
Yeah, especially with the prevalence of double support comps with Ariel or just Uther, Tassadar, just anything. She's good to get rid of that. But Hyrospliffix has been practicing some KT recently, so maybe we'll see him pull some of that in there and blow some people up.
I would not be surprised. Either that or Greymane.
Mm-hmm. So they are going to ban out the Ana. Spend the whole time pool discussing what they want to draft. Ana will be live next week when Hots and Tots is going to face off against someone. And there we go, the first pick ETC from Mama Coffee.
Okay, I
So
thought Mama Coffee was their support player, but I also don't know who this Solid Oak is, so they might have switched
Mama Coffee is their everything player.
everything. Okay.
Yeah, he's a true flex player. Also, Kieran is a true flex player, so that's going to be fun. I think it's going to be... So Fleebo is usually their tank, and Solid Oak is usually... Or Fleebo and Solid Oak are going to be their supports.
Okay.
There we go, following up with the Anubarak, and Greymane. Alright, you were right. That's a solid start there. Not too much showing from that draft.
There is a hunt is on.
Oh,
Okay.
I love this rotation. Ariel Lunara is a great hope generator, lots of spread damage. It means Uther is not pickable unless TNT goes double support, because Uther struggles into Lunara. It leaves BBB open for double support with like a honestly anything. They could just follow up anything there. Or just another damage dealer and a solo laner is probably what they're going to pick.
Yeah. I could see it. I feel like a good pick for a BBB would probably be something like the new Leoric for a strong solo laner, and his late game team fight is just insane.
That is true. We haven't gotten to see new Leoric since he was banned out in the last match because of his rework. So this might be interesting to see if either team decides to pick him up and try him out. I'm not actually sure how well new Leoric is compared to old Leoric. I haven't gotten to experience him a whole lot. But we're looking for... My guess would be a support ban.
Yeah, they
On the
may just
side
take the
of
Rhaegar
BB?
if they've realized that TNT doesn't have their normal support player.
Mm-hmm.
Taking that common support away from Chu. Okay, the Brightwing.
So they're gonna...
Just
Okay,
getting
so they're
rid of the
looking...
support global.
Yeah, so this either is the support or they're looking to pick up someone that Brightwing counters, like a Tracer or an Illidan.
I feel like they might leave the support for last. Just because they're pretty safe on picking one of the primary supports. I mean, Ariel can go with another solo support or a real support, but
Right.
probably if they go double support, they'll probably kind of pick some sort of off.
Sonya, okay. Yeah, so there's the solo lane.
Here we go
And
again.
there's the Chromium. Okay, and they're leaving the
Now-
support for the last pick.
Yeah, the Brightwing ban is interesting because I don't know of any specific players on TNT who play a lot of Brightwing.
Yeah.
Even last season, TNT didn't pick Brightwing like a single game. So I think it's either just the global or the counter to whatever they have planned in these last two slots. And a Chromie, so we're gonna get to see new Chromie.
Oh, this is
Zool Lizio! Okay. So this, I like this. So they could either run, so my guess is they're going to run a 3-2 with ETC, Lucio, Zool rotating between mid and bottom with a speed boost, and then Ariel Lunara pressuring top lane to try and push out the Sonya and win both, or all three lanes at once, would be my guess on how they're going to try and do this.
Okay.
And so now we need a healer. It's got to be... God, a double support is
feel
really
like
it's going to be hard. I mean,
gotta
Stukov would be the best
Rhaegar
pick right
or
here.
Stukov.
And there they go, right into the Stukov. Good draft. So, Sundown, based on the draft, who do you think won the draft here?
I think I'm probably gonna have to go with TNT on this one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Oh, go ahead, say.
Oh, I'm gonna go with BBB. Yeah, I like
They've got the wave clear. I just don't know. I just don't know without, I guess, maybe some good moshes or CCs. late game, Lunara scales really well and does a lot of damage, but she's pretty much their only damage.
Right. Yeah, you're right. They do have a
So-
lot of sustained damage with the double support, but TNT has they can 100 to 0 anybody that they want to with Chromie and Greymane and like Sonya. So it's gonna be a tough fight to see if double support can stand up to the crazy burst damage, and they have no cleanse. BB has no cleanse, so Chromie could go into the time loop. So we're gonna see here on the left side in blue we have Tilt Not Tilted with Hyrospliffix, of course, on the Greymane, Lear on Chromie, Cam Coyote, their sub on Stukov, Nick Ball on Anubarak, and their captain, Commander Chu, rounding it out on Sonya.
Alright, and on the right side for BBB, we have Flevo on the...
10 seconds.
Is that the Zul? Yes.
Yep.
And we have Aladdin Sane on the Ariel, Mama Coffee will be on the ETC, Kieran on the Lunara, and Solid Oak on the Lucia.
1. Let the battle begin.
Alright, so we're gonna have just a standard level 1 fight. Power Slide goes in, no follow up there. Good Stukov healing, keeping everyone up. Sonya's gonna spin to win. He takes Chromie damage to the face. Alright, so we see Fetid Touch build coming out of Stukov actually, rather than Lurking Arm. So he's gonna try and get those weighted pustules on heroes, lower those cooldowns.
Control them.
And we do in fact see BBB going for the 3-2 with the Lunara Oriole in top lane, so they're going to force that Sonya out, and that's going to be an easy top shrine for them.
We do have quick movement. Okay, looks like Zul's just kind of hanging out mid. So they do have the movement, but Zul is their only wave clear, so it's going to be kind of tough for them to make that rotation back and forth properly, at least.
Hurry, activate the shrines and the dragon's power.
Alright, so it looks like Commander Chu is having some lag issues, so we may have to pause and no. Okay, so Chu is actually fighting it out. Might actually live. Okay, he is gonna win from Sonya. But that is both shrines going over to BBB. Really loud, okay. Alright, so they are going to be able to handle both altars, but with Chromie guarding mid, they're not going to be able to get the shrine. And so both teams are looking to run like a 1-off. No one's running a 4-1. Sonya's losing, but the 4-man of TNT is going to end up beating out the 3-man of BBB.
Right, so it looks like Lunara is doing some work top lane. They've already almost got both of the cannon towers down.
Yeah, they're going to be trying to look, once they get those down, grab that well, so Sonya can't tap. Top shrine basically freed. Burrow charge onto the ETC. Mama Coffee is in trouble. The boop comes out from Lucio and the speed boost to save them. Well played TNT to get that, and BBB for surviving. We see actually an interesting build coming out of Lucio with yeah, maximum tempo.
He's in trouble. Oh, he's turned around. Oh, he almost brought the Lunara down with him. Those slows.
Yeah, Lunara's out of mana. Is going to have to back. They are sending Anubarak up top. Does Anubarak get the kill?
Oh.
No, almost. Oh my gosh, it was like one or two auto attacks.
Close.
But they are doing, Chromie's doing a good job just taking down towers of her own. Towers in the mid are out of ammo for BB. Lucio gets killed in bot lane. So this is TNT's coming back. We have skeleton build coming out of Zul with jailers on 4. They are going to recover the shrine, not quite capping it.
Doesn't look like any team is really trying to push hard for this first Dragon Knight. They're both content just to make sure they keep a hold of one. Yeah,
but I mean, Lunara Oriole is eventually going to get this fort. They need I think TNT needs to switch up their laning, like maybe rotate Chromie up to the top lane instead of the Nubarak, and just counter siege the Lunara, or even rotate Sonya down to mid and then Nubarak, Chromie in top lane and run the 2-1-2. Because they're losing top lane hard enough, but they are starting to win back bottom, so this might actually work out. Bottom shrine going back over to TNT.
Right. Quick rotation from Lucio, a little knockback. Wasn't quite enough to get him completely behind and in danger.
And the healing well down top, so Sonya is not going to be able to capture top shrine forever. So all BB has to do is get an experience lead, get a couple of kills, and then, oh, that's slowing sands!
Oh, and down goes the Lucio, and they're... Okay, so they may lose more here. Not quite yet.
There's a good route by Zul to keep Hieroglyphics from the engage, but that is no more cannon towers in mid. Both teams neck and neck in experience. It's going to be hard to see who gets to level 10 first. The TNT has a slight edge, because they are now sieging a lot harder. They have the Chromie, so BB can't defend the siege as well.
Lucio's coming in to help defend.
But this is, I mean, Greymane is one of the best siege heroes in the game, as well as taking those power shots. And Chu is slowly dying, but here we go. Chromie's now coming in to try and counter that siege top lane. So, smart shot calling there, good rotation by TNT. They're winning bottom lane enough that they could have the Chromie rotate out without losing power to the 4-man. Now the 3-man. And level 10 has been picked up for TNT.
Okay.
See, go for the throat and leap on Sonya.
Okay, so we got the Sonya leap, go for the throat, cocoon, slowing sands, and flailing swipe for Stukov.
And then level 10 for BB, we have Crystal Aegis, Poison Nova. I'm imagining ETC is either gonna grab the stage dive, or okay, he's gonna grab the stage dive. I was gonna say he was probably just gonna hold his level 10 until either a monster presented itself or a stage dive was required. And Saber, Sonya leaps in, trying to survive and get the Lunara kill, but that Thornwood Vine is doing so much damage, and Sonya will end up falling.
Stuff right there. They'll probably get the fort out of this now. Oh, nope. TNT is defending.
I mean, they're saying even in kills, even in experience, just that top fort is slowly getting taken away. And there's the power slide onto the Stukov. Flailing Swipe does keep him alive. Chromie comes back, but Lunara is on the Chromie.
Lots of little skirmishes, but not a whole lot of deaths so far in this game.
Yeah, Lunara's already up to 30,000 hero damage, with Greymane at 16,000 top damage for their respective teams. So she is doing work.
Yes, she definitely is. And I can't help but feel that Sonya is going to use the leap to try to land on that Lunara and kill her.
Yeah.
Or maybe the Lucian.
Poison Nova did get canceled there, so that
Wolf is in trouble and he goes down, and Chromie is still chunking from the back line.
Cocoon went on the Oriole. Beautiful Cocoon target. The only one that had the burst heal to stop that Greymane dive was in the Cocoon. Well played by a Nubarak. Nickball. Sound barrier was not enough to save him, but stage dive, that was just like one heroic for 2 heroics, so that's not too bad. Zul's Poison Nova did get cancelled, so that was the main reason why TNT was able to get right again.
Yeah. And the respawn timers are so low now too, even when you get a pick, it's kind of hard to force that advantage and pull a Dragon Knight out quick if you didn't have both of them before.
Aegis comes out, Stukov drops the working arm under the Oriole.
Pyro's on the back line on the Oriole, she goes down. Oh, it's
as well. Beautiful, beautiful play from TNT. As soon as the Aegis came out, Cam Coyote threw the lurking arm under the under the Oriole, so she couldn't get the heal on that cocoon target, which enabled them to take down the Lunara with the leap and take down the Zool after cocoon wore off. And they got a Dragon Knight.
Yeah, and at 3 for nothing. So they're going to get a lot of value out of this Dragon Knight, even though it's relatively early. It has almost no damage and a little 50 seconds left on it.
Now I just want to point out that last series with TNT, they had a high priority on Stukov, and this series they're playing Stukov again, so they just seem to love their Stukov, but Sonya will die immediately. And stage dive on the back, power slide hitting. No power slide yet.
Stukov is definitely in trouble and he goes down there.
Yep, TNT has to back out here. 2 numbers down.
Fight the rest of this. Lunara's. Oh, not quite enough.
So this DK, they're trying to take down the DK is just going to be lost. They did get a fort, but still even on experience. This is an incredibly close game. I'm betting it's going to come down to like a late game level 20 team fight.
Yeah, most likely from the looks of it right now. I mean, even when somebody dies, the rest of the team makes the adjustment, backs off, just defends safely.
And until now, neither team had really shown any interest in taking Mercs. But now, Hyro and Nickball taking bottom bruisers, Commander Chu taking top bruisers, while Lunara and Oriole just finish off this fort. TNT definitely has the better Merking camp. Player might be in trouble. Is fine, doesn't have
Zool goes down.
Beautiful burrow charge. It was like max range burrow charge from Nickball.
Oh, the cocoon onto Lucio. ETC gets slowed and out of mana as well.
They just zone out and almost timed perfectly. They do get the kill anyway. That is a beautiful pick. Lunara Oriole they did get the fort, so now they're gonna back out mid. Or back out 2 mid because there's not much else to do top lane. And they're gonna
defense. Oh, Lunara gets smashed by the Chromie combo.
And the Greymane coming in and the ETC falling.
Cleared him up.
TNT has found their stride and they're starting to pick BB apart.
There is a chance that this could be a keep here. They've got the camp in front of them. They've got a lot of damage right there.
Yeah, they have the Chromie, they have the Greymane, they have Stukov on full mana, dropping the Lurking Arm. Oriole is like running around with full energy a lot, and she needs to time her heals in between the burst damage. The Go for the Prode and the Dragon's Breath are not hitting at the same time, so she needs to get the heal after one of those abilities in order to prevent the death from the second one.
Yeah.
Which is hard to do, because that's basically at most a half-second window from these fights.
So it looks like TNT is just going to take the safe route. They're not pushing it any harder. They just went and grabbed their siege camp. They're going to go ahead and camp and get set up for the shrines. While Sonya's pushing top lane pretty hard with the camp. Backs off to get ready to cap the shrine.
BBB needs to get 16 or they cannot safely contest these shrines. They can try to take Sonya out. Okay, Sonya's not actually going for top shrine. Realizing 4 members are up there, backing off. Smart play there. BBB just needs to leave ETC in the top lane and have everyone else try to get experience elsewhere on the map. He can always stage dive in and he's the only global.
They're rotating down for the defense. I think they...
They're looking to that Oriole.
Oh, wow.
The stage dive hitting 4.
Oh, goes down and Lunara is going to be next to follow. The cocoon lands again.
That is the power of work. Poison Nova going out, hitting everything. Bro charge on the Stukov. And Stukov will die to poison. Sound barrier was popped, so that is all the heroics down for BB. And all the heroics down for TNT, I guess, as well.
Yep.
That was, I guess, the best engage they could have hoped for. That the Lurking Arm is really crippling Oriole.
Yeah. And at the beginning of that fight, they were down a talent tier too. So for them to go 1 and 2, that was
yeah, it does favor them. They also died a lot earlier, so they are going to be up faster. They can contest.
Oh, they're running after the Chromie. The slide misses with the roots there.
Face melt. Chromie, do you have timeout? Use it? Nope, just trying to run. Lucio should be able to chase her down.
Might get a kill out of this. Counter kill. Zool is really close. So is great.
H has to be worse. Where's the heal? Where's the heal? Where's the heal? Oriole, throw on the heal.
Sonya's leap is up in 2 seconds.
Oriole is not. She's not throwing out the heal. Okay, there it goes. And Sonya is gonna be dead. She can spin to win, gain some health. There goes
There's
the...
the healer coming in. Oh,
Yep,
and
there
she
goes...
lives.
Dude, that freaking Nerves of Steel is a pretty good talent.
Yeah.
That 30% max health shield. There's no reason Sonya survived there. Let's see, what quests are finished? So, Chromie has completed Time Walker's Pursuit, Stukov has completed Embedded Touch, ETC has completed Prog Rock, Zool has completed Jailers, and those are all the quests. Lucio is 2 stacks out of 5 for maximum tempo. Not a talent you see very often on level 1, but Lucio might be able to...
On 3 here, but ETC comes in. It's a little bit too late. The cocoon has landed. The flailing swipe knocks ETC out of the back.
And mistimed again, but shouldn't matter. There's dead Ariel. This Greymane, okay, Hierophlypsis Greymane is just deleting people. It is absolutely absurd. He has, okay, so Ariel has, Greymane has 9 kills out of the 14 kills for TNT. He's doing some work.
Yes, yeah, he is.
Yeah, so this is the problem with burst damage versus double sustained healers like BB has. They just can't deal with the burst. Unless they pop the sound barrier at the perfect time. But go for the throat, and the Chromie combo is a shorter cooldown, so they can just wait it out and wait for later. But this is going 20 into 18. Guaranteed keep here, and if they get like a couple of kills, they could just go straight for core.
Yeah, this is a 15-minute Dragon Knight, so it's not incredibly strong or a ton of life, but it is still very strong. And the cannon tower has already gone down. They're marching straight to this keep.
And we have ETC trying to get experience in the top lane. He can always stage dive in. All the heroics are up, but this might just be, okay, there's the lead. Lunara gets deleted. Stage dive comes in. Power slide, the kick, Poison Nova. That's a lot of damage. Keep is gonna die. Flailing twice. Stukov should fall. Spin to win. Sonya dies. Zool dies. Oh god. Everyone's dying. Sonya's still fine.
Red team's core is in peril.
Everyone's dying. It's ETC and Ariel against a 70% health Dragon Knight for 30 seconds. I think this is game. 20
really
has been
thought
reached.
For a second there, it looked like BBB had a good defense going, but TNT was able to turn that around. Nubarak had less than 200 health at one point in that fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the burst damage was just too much. That's... I mean, the problem with double support is when you draft double sustained healer with no burst damage, the fights have to go for a long period of time, and if they don't, you're going to lose them eventually because your hero's just going to get deleted. So it's a good. It was a clever thought to run the 3-2. The 3-2 worked out really well. It just didn't work post 10. And Stukov was a beautiful draft because he works. Zool and Lunara are both AoE damage, so Zool is a perfect pick into that comp. Well played TNT, well played BBB, and I'm excited for game 2.
Yeah, me too. That was very, very close for a while. I mean, they were neck and neck. But that like you said, that burst damage, take one person out of the fight and they can't do anything but retreat or hope to get one counter kill. So what's are they picking the second map, or has that already been picked?
BBB is picking a second map, and TNT is going to see if they can get their players back online.
Sorry, I'm eating a snack really quick while we wait. All right, and all the games up until I guess the semifinals and the finals, or however we do it, will be sorry, best of 3.
Yes. Yeah, so because we only have 6 teams in this tournament, we are doing a round robin. So every team is going to play every other team. So there's a total of 5 matches per team, best of 3s. And at the end, the 2 top teams are going to face off in a best of 5.
All right. Already had a lot of really good matches so far, and this one's shaping up to be another good one.
So we're just waiting on the map choice from BBB. I think covers all the acronyms that their team has used. All right, we have Infernal Shrines. I know what this means. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but it should be pretty fun.
Yeah.
We might see a draft. I mean, we're going to see a draft, obviously, but we might see something crazy.
What's your well, maybe not necessarily what you're thinking of or something crazy, but
So
I think I know who will be banned and who's not going to make it through the first ban phase, and it is not a traditional hero.
oh, we are 100%.
Wait, they can't ban.
That's right. So unless they get their players back, if TNT gets their players back, they can ban. But I mean, I'm thinking we're gonna see either Kerrigan or Medivh from BBB. Mama Coffee plays a Kerrigan. Plays Medivh, and Aladdin Sane. Commander Chu is calling out Aladdin Sane's Oriole Detainment Strikes for hurting a lot. He had some really nice stuns that game.
Yeah. That was one of the things towards the end of the game that kind of scared me. I saw all the damage they were taking, and then pretty sure Ariel whipped Sonya into that keep.
Mm-hmm. I have almost every player from both of these teams on my friends list, so I'm just like filling them in. Swap team. Oh, I'm missing Sundown.
Yep.
Right, because you're not on my friends list. Let me put you on my friends list, because then I can just do it easier instead of having to grab you from the NR chat. Invite to game. There we go. I have lots of room on my friends list. Welcome to the Kaima Trips and Friends list. It is not a very exclusive club. I'm sorry. Tournament draft. Team 1 gets first pick, mid-ban. Alright, we're gonna swap. Man, being a host is hard. I gotta set up all the teams so the teams look right. And of course, when people join, they're all on the wrong side. So I have to read this long list of names to see who should be swapped with who.
This lobby chat.
Alright, so BBB can't decide who their captain is.
Appears to be a mutiny in place.
Alright, so now Mama Coffee is their banner. So first, Aladdin Sane was saying that Kieran sucks, so he should be banning, and then Mama Coffee was like, wait.
Uh-oh.
Apparently their team is a democracy.
Lear throwing it out there. No game 3.
Right.
Sorry, Brad.
Dude, Lear throwing the shade. I mean, his tank play his Chromie play was pretty dumb. He's just throwing sand at people. It's not very nice.
Yeah, kind of sucks when you get it in your eyes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's draft on to whatever map this is. Infernal Shrines, John Cena. One of these days, I'm actually gonna get out the John Cena sound clip and just play that every time Punisher comes out. But I'm excited to see Aladdin Sane's Kerrigan. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, I'm gonna say a little bit more than that, but
I'm kind of curious to see if. Okay, so we have TNT with the first ban, which they don't get.
They still don't get it. Yep,
So
they do have first pick. Now, I think BBB has to ban Stukov. They just don't. They didn't deal with it well in game one. The comps that they want to run, like the double supporting with the Ariel, the Stukov just shuts it down too much. And this is Stukov's best map because he can zone teams off of the entire objective if you go for expanding arm at 1. And I was talking with Kieran and Mama Coffee earlier today, because they're my old homies from the No Pants Zone, my original team. And they, were saying they were not comfortable playing into Stukov. So, surprised they didn't ban the Stukov. Like Stukov or Greymane, those are the two heroes that just completely
well,
were
they
out
can
of control
still ban
last
the
game.
Stukov.
And there we go, the insta ban Stukov.
Yep. That's very smart. Also, as well as because they don't know this Cam Coyote's hero pool probably very well, and they just saw he played a Stukov mean, so they're like, let's just go ahead and get rid of this, and then we'll see what else he's got.
That's a smart ban, because I think, like, looking at the team fights, if it was not for the Stukov, I think BB would have come out at least even or ahead in a lot of those fights. TNT is going to go with the first pick Anubarak again.
So they may be going with another dive heavy comp.
Oh, it's Garrosh time.
Okay.
It's Garrosh Uther. I love this combo. Yeah, it's basically the combo of would you like to control your character? Too bad you don't get to post 16.
Yep.
Because with the Uther Benediction, the Garrosh throw, and the Garrosh taunt, that's like 2 stuns, a pull, a throw, and a taunt. That's about 5 seconds of CC on a single hero.
Even early game, you're still a good Garrosh throw into the backline, stun with Uther, and if you got a little bit of damage back there, that anybody but a Muradin is probably gonna die to that.
Throw them over towers. Like, you have to respect the Stukov. I mean the Stukov. Hello, the Garrosh, and they're gonna go with the Lucio. That's an interesting choice. Because BB is setting up for a crazy burst comp after the Garrosh. Lucio does not do very well into burst, but he's a dude. He makes your dudes go fast, and you can run and stuff.
Yeah.
He's a thieving frog musician.
And from the look of it, it may almost seem like TNT is saying, so you got Garrosh, you'll pull them in. They may be going with a dive comp, so as soon as that person gets pulled, they just all jump in. And Lucio would kind of help with the movement speed getting in there.
That's exactly right. Or speed boosting them out.
Yeah.
Now, I like the Malthael ban. So Lucio works really well as a counter to Malthael. Malthael pops Tormented Souls, Lucio pops Sound Barrier, and Tormented Souls is basically pointless. Hooray. Also, Malthael does really well at clearing out John Cena's.
Yes.
So this is...
Something else worth noting is Malthael is very strong against Garrosh, because his percent health damage is not affected by Garrosh's armor.
Yes, it's exactly right. So do you think we're gonna see Cursed Bullet on Greymane this game? That's another chunk of HP.
Yeah, I'm maybe. I guess it's gonna depend on how squishy the backline is for BBB. Because as of right now, it seems like that would be okay. So
they're taking Sonya, so they have good shrine control right now. They have a good top laner with Sonya. They have Spin to Win. She can just clear shrines all day, where we might not actually see Aladdin Saints Kerrigan unless it's last pick. I think they might actually last pick Kerrigan. I'm excited to see that.
I'm thinking they're going to do that too.
Because Mama Coffee is their Medivh player, so Mama Coffee grabbed Sonya. So Kerrigan's the last one.
We have Lear and Chu picking right now.
It's going to be a
probably
damage
play
dealer,
ranged.
solo laner.
And what are we going to have from Chu here?
Rhaegar. Vala? Vala's Tassadar. Okay. Okay, so I like their double support. That's great. Tassadar's fantastic. He's going to help with the lack of bursts heal from Lucio by throwing up the shield to block some of the Jaina damage and the Sonya damage. Going to help the auto attacks of Vala. That's a solid comp overall. I like that. And they can have Tassadar just sit in the solo lane, or they could run a 3-2 again with Volatas the top lane to beat up the Sonya, and then have Anubarak, Lucio, Greymane taking the bottom 2. And are we going to see a last pick Kerrigan with 1 second to go?
There it is.
Yes! I'm so good at video games. Let's do this.
So I
Alright.
think it'll be interesting to see how this works out. I really like both teams' comps right now. I would say that BBB is heavy on the front end because literally Jane is the only person on their team that's going to be in the back line. But there isn't a whole lot of CC until 10 on the side of TNT. Well, yeah, okay, so I guess pretty much just a new Barak.
Yeah, you got TNT and Barak. But I mean, that being said, also TNT is hard to kill with the Kerrigan combo. Like Lucio's pretty fast and hard to kill. Tassadar's got his dimensional shift. Vala can dodge with Vault, hopefully. So really, they're looking for a beautiful combo in the Vala or the Greymane. And if they can catch the Lucio, that's fantastic. But this is gonna be a fun fight. BBB definitely wins on Shrine Control though. So in the left in blue, we have TNT with
10 seconds.
Cam Coyote on the Lucio, Hyra Splifix again on the Greymane, Lear on the Tassadar, Nick Ball again on the Dahaka, and Commander Chu in the top lane on Vala.
All right, and on the right side for BBB, we have Aladdin Sane on the Kerrigan, Mama Coffee on the Sonya, Solid Oak on the Garrosh, and Kieran on the Uther, as well as Fleebo on the Jaina. So, I think, well, if they can, they haven't a lot of CC and displacement on the side of BBB in the early games, so it is possible to get picks.
Yeah, they just need to get the dragon toss and delete someone.
Yep. The double support does make it more difficult.
Especially with the Tassadar in the 4-man to give vision. So they're going to have Vala versus Sonya. As long as Sonya hits her spear, she should be fine. But that's going to be a rough lane.
Yes. Vala is in this lane all day, even without, you know, her later talents to sustain.
Yeah, especially because Sonya doesn't have block, which helps in the soul lane against ranged assassins. Because Vala can just poke safely, no need to go in. But
the rest of both teams are rotating as 4 mid-bot right now.
Yeah, Garrosh and Kerrigan have not looked for a combo. I guess they're playing it safe. I think BB doesn't want to show TNT what they can do until they can ensure that they get a kill out of that first initiation.
Yeah.
Body check at 1. I don't know if that's very common. I haven't studied Garrosh in HGC very often to know his standard talents. But I think body check is a less often picked one. I could be wrong.
Yes, I believe that's one of the ones that they just changed though recently. If I'm not mistaken.
So first shrine coming up, BBB is gonna want to get level 4. Although with the recent tweaks to Kerrigan, she can't one-shot the minions until level 9. Previously it was level 7, with Ravage build of course. So, but level 4, you know, still helps, does get those resets on 4. So they're just going to soak up probably another wave bottom, and that should give it to them. Yep, there's 4. There's the Ravage. And there we go. So they just need to zone TNT off this shrine.
Alright, so they're going to start at 10. They have zoned them out now. They're going in.
Kerrigan's going in. Catches Vala.
Stun on the combo.
And goodbye. The Vala toss the Uther, or the Greymane, oh my god, I can't even talk. Garrosh tosses Vala, gets stunned by the Uther. Kerrigan set it all up with the combo, and goodbye Vala. First blood. And that's BBB taking the lead on the shrine. And now, TNT doesn't actually have anything that can zone them off, because BBB is pretty tanky.
Yeah. And then you got Jane on the back line dropping zoning blizzards too.
Oh, yeah.
So
they got a bunch of health bars and a bunch of damage and a bunch of sustain. Like everyone on their team can self heal, except for Jaina until 13, 16. One of those two talents. I need to study my heroes. I don't know the Jaina rework very well.
Yeah, I don't either. As long as they can bait this over the wall, this is a 3-minute Punisher. It's not an arcane either, so they're gonna get maybe both of the cannon towers.
Yeah.
But that'll be it. Oh, they're backing out already.
Yep, and we see both teams, of course, sending players to the side lanes, get that soak. Punisher's not. It didn't even get walls. So good bait by TNT. About a half level lead for BP, but everything is back to normal with that laning phase.
All right, they're
One
doing
kill
a
so far.
rotating down to the bottom lane. It looks like they might be looking for a pick. Oh, missed the burrow charge, but they are on the Kerrigan. Oh, the stun barely lands. They're still chasing the Kerrigan.
Kerrigan might be dope. I guess Anubarak did not have the cooldown ready.
The nice juke right there to dodge the fullback.
Lucio went up to top lane to try and gank Sonya, but Sonya was wrecking Vala. Got a nice spear. We'll see. Once she takes if she takes Poison Spear at 7, it'll make that laning phase a lot easier, because that'll be like 50% of Vala's HP with one Poison Spear.
Yep.
This thing hurts.
From the looks of it, it looks like Vala is probably going to be going the multi-shot build, which is probably best in this scenario with having the 4 frontliners. That means she's going to get a lot of value. Oh.
And there we go, the Poison Spear right to the face, and Vala's dead. Yeah, and the multi-shot build, of course, will help with that AoE damage on the shrines to try and clear out those skeletal defenders faster.
Yes. And then at 16, you can go with the improved distance, and it will add a slow, so that'll prevent BBB from escaping if they try to, you know, get more. If TNT's able to get a pick and try to continue.
And even on the retreat too. And now Sonya's going to take Bruisers. Jaina is going for the Ice Bolt machine gun build, but does get caught by the Burrow charge.
Oh.
Greymane shield not quite enough to get it. Kerrigan combo dissuading them from going in any further. Second shrine is active. Level 8 almost here for TNT, so they are going to be on even levels, even talents.
Oh, this is not going to be good for TNT if this goes on for a while. They just sent that Shaman Camp top lane, so TNT's going to have to respond to that, or it's going to get a ton of value.
Yeah, they're going to have to either win this shrine quickly, or decide they can't win it, back out, and just get experience. If Vala dies here, which she will, TNT has to leave. Like, they just need to go clear the camps, soak experience in.
Greymane, oh, the knockback on Lucio. Oh, but he pays for it.
Isn't Garrosh a fun hero? And they're going for Tassadar. Good juke.
Nice dodge there by Lear.
Garrosh
Looks
is
like
so
he's
fun
gonna
to
go.
play. Just like throws people around, and you don't really get to control your character for a good 3 seconds. So there's Tassadar clearing out top. Vala has respawn. That's almost level 10 too. This is going to be a beautiful timing push with BB having level 10 and a Punisher into the not quite level 10 of TNT.
Yep. They really, if BBB wants to really get and take advantage of this, they do all need to push with it, especially knowing Tassadar's in the top lane clearing that camp. Break a side wall, and if that Punisher jump over the wall with it to get the kill.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like they're playing it smart. They're making sure everybody's manned up and everything.
Heroes have to pick up.
And
So
they
we're
killed
gonna
that
have
last one.
Yeah, we're gonna have a Divine Shielded Maelstrom with a AoE taunt from Garrosh. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Warlord's challenge. Let's
See what they're
go.
going for here. And
Punisher jumps,
double
stunning
stun.
too.
Okay, they don't jump in. It looks okay. There goes the Kerrigan. Oh, the
Does
stun on the
throw.
Greymane. The
That's-
throwback. That throw might have saved Greymane.
Kerrigan, do you have a combo? Blade of Anthem is up, and the combo. Eh,
Oh, the
Tassadar
shield.
Oh
An
my
epic
gosh.
Save by the Tassadar.
Oh, I guess, but they do lose Vala.
Okay.
Commander 2 is not having a good time this game. Just keeps getting deleted.
Yep. It'll be a little bit easier in the later game for him when the team's grouped a bit more, but like we had Tass having to take care of top, and
Right.
Tassadar is a very good healer for Sonya with her auto attacks doing so much damage.
Yep. And there is the cursed bullet from Greymane trying to chunk down Garrosh a bit more. That 30% of HP, or 35% of
BBB waiting in a bush.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Oh, nope, they saw him leave, so they're not
Okay.
gonna waste their time.
Yeah, I was thinking they were just gonna go for Vala, because Vala, if Vala stepped out a little bit, that's a dead Vala.
Yeah.
We've seen Vala get bodied, I think 3 times this game, 4 times. Yeah. Vala is their focus target, so Commander 2 needs to play back safer and just poke at the front line. And Tassadar really needs to be prioritizing those shields on Paula. But we have a working build for Greymane instead of the standard Flask build, which is very ambitious considering that he's diving into essentially 4 melees.
Yeah.
With like crazy amounts of CC.
Yeah. But it seemed, yeah, it worked out well for him last game. So I don't know. It's definitely not my traditional build because I feel like his Wolf's form is already very strong, and buffing the cocktail build just kind of rounds out the weakness.
Yeah, now BB is not shown in a while. They're just hanging out on map, chilling in some bushes, bringing back the Chinese bush meta, looking for some people to kill.
Yep.
Okay, now they're gonna show bottom, clear out that wave. TNT's doing a good job of not taking the bait. They can't see BB on the map, and so they are just not going to go for that fight.
Oh, it looks like Sonya's gonna go down here. Oh, spinning to win, but it's not gonna be enough.
Oh my gosh.
There's the Greymane.
Oh,
but he
turn!
died for it.
The turn!
Ooh. Uh-oh,
That's
BB's on the
the
train.
best they can hope for with going 1 for 1. But that is a good amount of their shrine potential. I mean, they still have Kerrigan, and now she can just one-shot these minions if she does it right. The Q build, so this is still basically BB's shrine.
Yeah. They lost. BB lost Sonya, but you know, TNT also lost Greymane, so it's
Throws the new Brack out of the way. Oh, the taunt. That's
great.
a lot of damage.
Great vengeance right there. Beautiful. The cocoon landed. Kerrigan goes down.
Takes down Kerrigan. Cocoon is on Kieran.
Go down.
Dead Kieran. Cocoon
Alright,
is
they
support.
really turned that around. They should
That
be
is
able to cap the rest of this.
That is exactly what they need to do. Cocoon the Uther, kill the Kerrigan, take the shrine. Well played, TNT. Well, I mean, luckily BB still does have walls and a fort in mid lane. They should be able to defend this Punisher pretty quickly, and then Sonya Tathar's going to scout this out. TNT might invade. No, they're just going to let BB have that. Only 1 fort down for TNT, so this is still even. 6 kills to 3. Everyone's back up.
Getting some stronger Punishers now, as well as this one's an arcane one, which is just brutal.
That was a beautiful stun there from Dubrak. Getting free.
They're on an even talent tier here, and that Punisher went down. Oh, the 4-man stun, but they're back far enough to be safe.
John
So
Cena's dead, but that is going to be a dead fort. Arcane Punishers kind of sucked, but you know, it sucked to fight against, of course. That Shaman Camp getting value up top. Tassadar and Vala going up to clear that now. It is going to get a tower and not quite the Sippy Cup before it's dead, but it might actually get the healing well. Nope. There's the clear. Okay. So now mostly just going to get their siege camps and look for a fight, I guess. BBB wants to fight.
they're gonna grab the camp, and TNT's just okay going mid to clear the enemy camp, so theirs can push further in. And then I guess they'll probably go back and clean up that bruiser bottom. Or siege camp bottom, sorry.
Might have a skirmish here in mid.
Looking for a fight again, but they've been spotted by the Tassadar.
Yep,
Nice
so they're just
Oracle
gonna
use there.
Clear their respective camps and wait for the next objective.
Vala is back up in that solo lane by herself. Even on experience again, she is shown trying to retreat. She'll get out of there safely.
Now, Uther still has not completed Wave of Light. He's only at 39 stacks out of the
All
60.
5 of them are jumping in on this camp. TNT needs to back out, which they did. The Vala wasn't quite there yet. The camp hasn't leashed though. There we go.
Alright, they could take this fight if they want to, but this is a choke point, so that's exactly what Kerrigan wants. They're both just posturing about it. This is like the boss on the map is like, must take this bruiser camp.
They're all doing the safety dance.
Yep. I want them. They should just walk up to each other and just start spraying while they're spinning. Like, come on, we got these nice sprays. Use them. There's been no sprays and no B steps this game. It's too good mannered. BB is gonna back off. Let TNT have their camp while they take position on the shrine. Kerrigan's going to get one more wave. Try and get 16 off that. I don't. That's not going to be enough though.
TNT should see that Kerrigan's down there, and they need to go in and engage hard.
Yep.
Okay, it looks like they're going for it here. Oh, they're probably going to get the rush at least here. The cocoon lands.
Got deleted.
And,
That cocoon is fantastic. And BB doesn't have someone who can kill that cocoon very quickly like the Li Ming or the Vala. So that cocoon is there for a long time. So BB has to get... Now, what I want to see BB do, since they've already lost the shrine, is just push down mid. They can get a fort, because TNT doesn't have the fastest shrine clear. They should be able to get mid fort by the time that shrine is picked up. Instead, they're just going to have 3 people sitting around in mid and top, not really doing much, just soaking that experience, getting 16, and waiting for the Punisher to show up.
we've got Kerrigan kind of just pushing that bottom lane out. Clearing out those minions. She's going to retreat now to help the team defend, it looks like. Or is she going to go mid and clear? Okay, she is going back. Maybe looking for a flank, actually, which is
Yeah, I mean, this is
kind of a ballsy move with the Punisher.
Yeah, this fort is 100% dead. Garrosh might be dead here, too. They need... Okay, there's the Divine Shield to get him out safely. Not really a target you want a Divine Shield on.
But the cocoon
on the Uther again. It's harder to clear it, get him out safely. They should be able to defend
that's what they're doing.
They haven't decided if they want to go in yet. They're just going to let BB clear this. Doesn't get the top.
Well, I feel like they should have backed out earlier than that.
Kerrigan.
Oh, wow.
The light finally clear. First
Greymane is jumping. He gets taunted by...
Lebo's in trouble! The Jaina with the... Sony with the body blocks. Garrosh is dead. Kerrigan is dead.
Oh, that Frostbolt almost got the Anubarak. So a 2-for-0 there for TNT. That is great. They're going to steal this Shaman camp from them.
TNT just has the damage.
They should be able to turn... Well, I don't know. They may not have enough to turn that into a keep right now. Yep, it looks like the Anubarak's backing. He doesn't have enough mana. Probably going to push bottom lane back out a little bit. Grab some camps. Okay, they're getting aggressive. Well, I say it's not really aggressive because they know they've still got 2 dead for another 5 seconds, so they're going to steal their siege camp.
Yeah, it's like, it looks like BB is just not having the focus fire. They're just not, I mean, they just, the cocoons have been on point, hitting Uther every single time. It's just, Anubarak is still a ridiculous hero.
Yep.
Without someone who can quickly clear that cocoon.
Yep, especially because that cocoon on the Uther allows Vala to do a good bit of damage as well, because the Rain of Vengeance stun, Uther heals somebody that gets Rain of Vengeance, and you got very little value out of that stun. Okay, BBB is coming in with the hard flank. Sound barrier gets popped. Nobody can yet.
It only hit Lucio.
Oh wow, they're grouped up in that Greymane dive right there. Oh.
And there's the Uther in the cocoon again.
Rosh is gonna go down. Uther's cocooned up there. He's definitely not gonna make it.
Jaina's gonna die. Uther's gonna die. Jaina's actually fine, but Uther's dead.
Yeah.
Nope, Uther's...
I kind of thought they were gonna commit to the Uther first there, because Jaina was behind the fort.
Oh, the
deep
Divine
shield is
Shield.
burnt.
He might still die. Nope.
Oh, the cocktail. In the beast steps by Lear.
Oh, there we go. There we go. That sucks to burn Divine Shield on yourself and then die to a cocktail over the wall. That's an 90-second cooldown and a 40-second death timer. That hurts. We have a shrine mid. This is level 20. This is TNT's shrine.
Yep. They just go ahead, grab this, force their way down the center, try to get a pick or two, and that should be it. I don't see BBB coming back from this if TNT plays this properly.
Yeah, they still have keep, so they can defend there. They can try to get... They are going to be a level down, though, unless they get some kills.
And they don't have keep walls, and there's a good bit of dive. They have all of their... TNT has all of their ults up right now as well.
Divine Shield's still down for third. By the time the Punisher gets here, Divine Shields will be back up. But they have Infinite Archon, so that's gonna be rough to fight into. We'll see how BB decides to defend this. They're trying to get 20, but it's still a long way off. And TNT has a camp push at the top. Punisher goes in. Garrosh is gonna get deleted. Goodbye.
This is one of the points where it's really hard to have so many melee. You can't really safely deal damage to that Punisher. Yep. And if it jumps on you, you're not the only one getting hit, and that's what just happened right there.
And that should be game. Divine Shield on Jaina. Body blocks from Nick Ball. There's the ice block. Punisher is at 60% health.
They really want that Jaina dead.
Punching Neckcore. And that is game number 2 going over to Tilt Not Tilted. Well played, both teams. TNT just drafting the crazy damage blow-up comp. And we did get to see Aladdin Saints Kerrigan, but it was no match for the Greymane Death Anubarak pile of stun damage.
Yeah.
So that's TNT locking in their first win so far out of 2 games, or out of 2 matches. Neat. Next weekend is Hots and Tots versus Undetermined. It'll be Nature's Cure or Abusement Park, I believe, since everyone else has played games. Or it could be Dragon's Horde. Actually, it could also be Dragon's Horde. Not sure yet. We'll get that schedule sorted out. It is a round robin, so that'll be exciting. Lot more games to come, since this is game 5 of.
Is it already game 5? I think this is actually game 4, week 5. 4.
I don't know how to do numbers very well.
Yeah, game 4, week 5, I believe.
Game 4 of let's see.
Because every team has played once, and this is the first teams to play a second time.
Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, we'll figure out that schedule. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments about the stream and ways to improve or fix it or whatever, throw those in Twitch chat and we will work on that. We're having now Atlantis AL as our full-time streamer for these games, so that I can just focus on yelling about things poorly, apparently, instead of controlling a stream while talking, because I can't really do both at the same time. I could barely do one of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. We had some fun games, and next week I think will be probably Sundown and Darkstorm casting, as I will be playing in a game, trying to keep my teammates alive as they try to feed. So that'll be exciting. But we'll keep you posted, and that is it for us. See you in the Nexus.
See you guys later.